You may be wondering exactly what is involved in the minimalist lifestyle, so let's start there. Minimalism is a lifestyle choice that simplifies life by reducing possessions and focusing on experiences and relationships. It involves decluttering your home, removing unnecessary items, and living a more intentional life with less stress. Minimalists believe that owning fewer things will free up time to pursue their passions, build meaningful relationships, focus on self-care, and enjoy the simple pleasures in life. Minimalism isn't about deprivation. It's about creating space for what matters most. To become a minimalist requires commitment, as it involves rethinking spending habits while learning how to cultivate contentment with what you have. By learning how to declutter their lives and focus on what is essential, minimalists aim to achieve a simpler life filled with peace, joy, and purpose. Because minimalists suggest cutting out unnecessary possessions, this lifestyle also lends itself to reducing spending and saving money. Let's get into the top 10 items a minimalist may suggest you no longer need. Number 1. Excessive clothing. Clothing is often seen as one of the most significant discretionary expenses for many people. Minimalists suggest investing in high-quality items that will last a long time rather than splurging on trendy pieces that may not fit into your lifestyle or budget in the long run. By choosing quality over quantity, minimalists are able to reduce the frequency of their shopping and spending. Minimalism also requires individuals to be creative with their clothing use and focus on timeless essential items. Accessories such as jewelry and watches should also be considered with care, since they are typically expensive items with limited usage. The minimalist way of living believes that many people use shopping as a form of escapism. Therefore, people are not really shopping because of necessity, but because they have an urge to fulfill. As a result, many people buy clothing items they don't really need or don't end up using, which adds to the clutter at home. Number 2. Beauty products. Beauty products are also something that minimalists recommend avoiding. Instead, they suggest investing in natural and organic items and reusing old products whenever possible. This can help save money while still maintaining a healthy lifestyle. Most beauty and skincare products use advertising schemes to make people believe that these products are a must. They specifically target people's confidence and trick them into thinking that they are absolute must-haves when in fact, they are not. With minimalism, less is more. They focus on choosing only a few products they use as part of their skincare and beauty routine. In most cases, they invest in multi-use products to eliminate the need to buy several products. Number 3. Dining out. Dining out is another significant expense that many overlook, but it's one of the first things minimalists recommend cutting back on if you want to save more money. Eating out usually involves paying premium prices for food and drinks, so minimalists suggest cooking at home or finding cheaper alternatives, such as potlucks or ordering takeout from local restaurants. The minimalist belief is that you don't need to pay all that extra money for food. They believe in buying only essential grocery items and then preparing their meals at home. Since they follow the minimalist lifestyle, they only prepare the right amount of food they need for a particular meal to reduce food waste and spoilage. As many people would agree, preparing meals at home is a healthier option than eating out. You know exactly what ingredients go into your food and can choose quality ingredients that are better for your body. While they do not advocate for never eating out, the idea is to limit the number of times you eat out. For example, you should limit dining out to twice a month instead of a few times weekly. Number 4. Buying coffee and snacks throughout the day. Making these types of purchases throughout the day can add up quickly and be an unnecessary expense for many people. Minimalists recommend limiting the number of times you buy coffee or snacks each week and opting for cheaper alternatives, such as bringing a lunch from home or brewing your own coffee in the morning. For example, the average cup of coffee at Starbucks is $4.75. Imagine if you were to buy your coffee from Starbucks every morning. The cost would quickly add up. It is wiser to buy from the supermarket and then brew it at home. The same goes for your snacks. You can pack your snacks and eliminate the need to buy from a vending machine or cafe. Number 5. Cigarettes and alcohol. These items can be pretty expensive. Many minimalists suggest looking for healthier alternatives to smoking and drinking, such as exercising, going out with friends, taking up hobbies, etc. Bad health habits are definitely one of the no-nos for a minimalist lifestyle. Not only are alcohol and cigarettes a waste of your money, but they can also be hazardous to your health in the long run. Avoiding these products in your minimalist lifestyle can have dual benefits. Number 6. Impulse purchases. Impulse purchases are another significant expense that minimalists suggest avoiding since they usually involve buying things that aren't needed. Instead of making impulse buys, minimalists recommend creating a budget and sticking to it. Practicing this often will help change your perspective on money. Instead of being easily swayed by sales and promos, you have more control over your finances and know when, and when not, to spend. Impulse buys tend to make you feel good the moment you buy the items you want, but then you can be overwhelmed by guilt afterward for spending so much money on useless items. Number 7. Subscriptions and memberships. Subscriptions and memberships are also something minimalists suggest avoiding since they require regular payments and can add up quickly over time. Minimalists recommend only signing up for subscriptions you know you will regularly use, such as streaming services. This is one of those expenses that you may easily overlook since you are not paying for them physically. They are automatically charged and renewed in your account every month. To switch to a minimalist approach, spend time auditing your current subscriptions and think about which of these services you actually use. For example, if you are currently subscribed to Netflix, you might want to cancel your cable subscription. Number 8. The frequency of vacations, trips, and other types of entertainment should be reduced if you are trying to save money. Instead of spending money on these activities, minimalists suggest looking for cheaper alternatives, such as visiting local attractions or staycations. You can also take road trips instead. By driving, you can see more attractions and travel at your own pace. Number 9. Gym membership. Gym memberships should be carefully considered before signing up, since this is another expense that can easily add up quickly over time. Minimalists suggest looking for cheaper options, such as exercising outdoors or taking advantage of free workout videos online. It makes sense to cancel your gym membership, especially if you have fitness tools at home. You can save time and effort by not going to the gym and working out at home. Number 10. Unnecessary technology. Technology is constantly evolving, with new gadgets coming out seemingly every day. Before making a purchase, it's important to take a step back and ask yourself if the item is necessary or if you already own something similar that will do the job. For example, Apple just recently launched the new iPhone. You should avoid buying a new phone every time Apple launches a new model, especially if your old phone is in perfect working condition. Minimalists believe you can save money while enjoying a quality lifestyle by reducing unnecessary expenses and replacing them with more budget-friendly alternatives. Learning about this lifestyle is a good reminder of the importance of balance when it comes to spending and saving.